this is Susie Evans with Yoga Voyager. Welcome today. Today's series we're going to be doing Mountain Pose series by Krishnamacharya. Krishnamacharya was the godfather of modern day yoga, and he came up with this particular series so that we're just standing in one place. So you don't even need a mat. You can do this anywhere. You can take it to the park, you can go to the airport with it, you can go anywhere with this. Now there are some deep forward folds, there are some deep knee bends, there are some side bends and spinal twisting. So if that is not right for you and your body, then I suggest you try the other class that I'm going to be doing called the Therapeutic Mountain Pose series. Today it looks like we've got Tux over here and Maria, our two cats that are going to be joining us today for yoga. So let's go ahead and get started. So traditional mountain pose, you have the feet together. But it's kind of hard to do actually. It's more of a balancing act. So maybe you want to spread the feet a little bit. If you've got low back pain, I would actually put my feet about shoulders or hips width just to help with the stability. We're going to rest our hands and we're going to close our eyes and we're going to get into that Ujjayi pranayama, that nice deep breath in and out through the nose. And if we're not doing the Ujjayi pranayama, we're not even doing yoga. So it's really important to breathe deeply in and out through the nose. We know we're doing the breath correctly because we can feel the vibration in the back of the throat. It's the air hitting the epiglottis. And also we can hear the breath. It sounds very relaxing, like an ocean rolling on and off the shore. And it's this breath we'll be taking with us throughout this practice today. So this pose hits all of the major muscle groups, it works all of the joints, and aligns all 7 chakras. I think you're going to really enjoy it. I'm going to open the eyes. And the hands for traditional mountain pose are faced forward. Take the shoulders up and back. Stand firmly with the feet. Just taking some breaths in and out through the nose. Go ahead and close the eyes. We'll be closing the eyes and taking a few breaths between each of the poses. So that's our first pose. Go ahead and open the eyes. This time as we inhale, we're going to move very slowly. Just taking the arms up, reaching for that length, and releasing the fingers and pressing up. As we exhale through the nose, just take those arms down nice and slow. Nice and gentle. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale the hands up. Reach up high, palms together, and release the fingers and press up. And exhale, come on down nice and slow. You can inhale, taking the hands up, reaching for that length, palms together, and releasing up. And exhaling, coming on down nice and slow. Closing the eyes, just taking a break before we move on to the next one. Again, we go slowly into these poses, and gently. So it makes this so healing. Go ahead and open the eyes. On to our third one. We're going to inhale, take the hands up in front of us. We're going to reach up, find that great stretch. And exhale, slowly bring the hands down. Towards the legs. You can inhale, slowly coming up, reaching for that length, and exhale, slowly coming down. And inhale, slowly coming up, reaching for that length, and exhale, slowly coming down. And close the eyes, take a couple more breaths. And as we move on to our 4th pose. Open those eyes. We're going to begin with the left hand down and the right hand on top. And we're going to switch the hands like cable crosses. So as you inhale, take the arms out and squeeze those shoulder blades to really strengthen the back. And exhale, bringing the right hand down and the left hand on top. Do that 2 more times. Inhaling, taking those arms out, reaching for that length. And exhale, bringing the left hand down and the right hand on top. Inhaling, coming on out, squeezing those shoulders. shoulder blades, and coming back down, bringing the right hand down and the left hand on top. Go ahead and have the hands rest along the legs, close the eyes, take a couple breaths. So we're really getting into the shoulders here. You'll notice that each pose prepares you for the next one. And open those eyes. Go ahead and inhale the hands on up. Again, nice and slow, reaching for that length. Interlace the fingers and press up. Bending the elbow, putting the hands, the palms of the hands behind that head. Inhaling, slowly come up. And exhale, slowly come down. Just getting a different range of motion in those shoulders. Again, inhaling, slowly coming up. Reaching for that length, palms together, interlacing the fingers and pressing up. Bending the elbows, palms behind the back of the head. Inhaling back up. And exhaling on down. Got one more to do. So inhale on up. Reach for that length. Interlace the fingers and press up. Exhale, bend the elbows, palms behind the head. Inhaling, slowly reaching up and stretching, and exhaling all the way down. Closing the eyes. As we prepare for our sixth one. We'll go a little deeper with those shoulders this time. Go ahead and open the eyes. Go ahead and inhale the hands on up. Reach for that length. Interlace the fingers pressing up. Exhale, opposite hand to opposite shoulder. Inhaling the hands and pressing them up, stretching, and exhaling, slowly coming down, nice and slow. And inhaling, coming on up, reach for that length, palms press up. Go ahead and release the hands, opposite hand, opposite shoulder. A nice stretch in those shoulders. Inhale. Interlace the fingers and pressing up, and exhale, coming on down. Nice and slow. Again, inhaling, coming on up, reaching for that length, palms together, interlacing, pressing up. Opposite hand, opposite elbow. Come on up with those hands as you inhale, and exhaling, coming on down. And close our eyes here as we prepare for number 7. Open the eyes. We're going to do a side bend today. So go ahead and inhale the hands up, reaching for that length, palms interlace, press up. And as you exhale, gently go towards the right, just to personalize a nice stretch to the left side of that body. And inhale back to the center, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, move towards the left, stretching the right side of the body. Inhaling, coming back and reaching high, and exhaling those hands on down, nice and slow. Inhaling the hands on up, reaching for that length, pressing up, and exhale, go towards the right, stretching again the left side of the body. Inhale, come to the center and reach for that length, and exhale, go towards the left side of the body. Inhale, come back to the center and reach, and exhale all the way down, nice and slow. This time we're going to hold that, so as we inhale and come up, we're going to reach, interlace the fingers and press up, and exhale, go towards the right, and you're stretching the left side of the body. We'll hold the pose, but we're not holding the breath. We're still breathing nice and deep in and out through the nose. Inhale, come back to the center and lengthen. Exhale, move over towards the left, stretching the right side of the body. Come back to the center as we inhale and lengthen, and exhale, float those arms down nice and slow. Just taking your time. And close the eyes, coming on to number 8. The number 8 pose has the most movements. Just stay with me. It's going to feel great on those shoulders. I'm going to hit the shoulders again in all different directions. Go ahead and open the eyes. Inhale the arms up, reaching for that length, interlacing the fingers and pressing up. Exhaling, release the hands, put a slight bend in the knees, slightly lean back. Come back up as you inhale. Exhale, have the palms up. Have them come down to shoulders height. Have them come forward as if you're about to receive a gift. Come back. As you come back up, reach for that length. Interlace the fingers and press up. Release the hands, palms down. The arms come in front of you at shoulders height. And then go out to the sides. Coming back as we inhale on up. Nice and slow and reaching. And exhaling all the way down. Do that 2 more times. Inhaling the hands on up, reaching for that length, interlace the fingers and press up. Release the hands as you exhale and bend the knees. Lean back gently, slowly straighten the legs, let the muscles do the work. Inhale the hands up, release the hands, palms up as they come down. And they come to the shoulders, come to the center, again as if you were to receive something. Take the arms on back, inhaling on up, releasing the fingers and press up, palms down, coming towards the front of you. Take the hands off to the side, squeezing those shoulders. Come back towards the center, inhaling, reaching for that length, releasing the fingers and pressing up, and exhale down. Got 1 more to go. So inhale the hands up, reaching for that length, interlace the fingers and press up. Release the hands as you exhale and bend the knees. Lean back slightly, slowly, using those legs come up. Interlace the fingers and press up. Release the hands, taking the palms up. Taking them down to the sides, having them come in front at shoulders height. Come back. Taking those arms on up. Reaching up. Releasing the hands, palms down. Off to the side, coming back to the center, reaching up, interlace the fingers and pressing up, and exhaling on down. Go ahead and close the eyes as we prepare for 9 and 10. These are going to be gentle back bends. Again, we'll start off with an easy back bend and go into a more advanced back bend. Inhale the hands up, reach for that length and press up. As you exhale, have the hands come into a fist in the low back. And then inhale, squeeze the glutes, lean back a little bit. Exhale, come back, bring the hands down to the center. Inhale the hands up, interlace the fingers and press up. And exhale all the way down, nice and slow. And inhaling, taking the hands up. Reaching for that length, exhaling, making that gentle fist on that low back. Inhaling, locking the glutes and leaning back a little bit. Exhaling, coming back to the center, hands down. Inhaling, taking the hands up, reaching up, and exhale, come on down. Now this time, we're going to hold that, so go easy on yourself. So inhale the hands up, reaching for that length and pressing up. Exhaling, bringing the hands, making a fist against that low back. Inhale, squeeze the glutes, lean back. Hold that gentle back bend. Stay connected to that breath. Keep that chest propped up. Don't let the spine collapse. Come back to the center as you exhale, bringing the hands on down. Inhale the hands up, reaching for that length, pressing up. And exhale, slowly come down. Close our eyes as we prepare for number 10, and this does include a back bend with a spinal twist. Go ahead and open the eyes. Inhale, taking the hands up, reaching for that length. Exhale, squeeze the glutes, lean back and twist slightly towards the right. Inhale, come back to the center and lengthen. Exhale, squeeze the glutes and turn. Lean back and look towards the left. Come back towards the center. And exhale, those hands on down. Really getting into those back muscles. And inhaling, reaching on up. Pressing up and lengthen and exhale. Lean back and look towards the right. Inhale, come back to the center and lengthen. Exhale, lean back, look towards the left. Inhale, come back to the center. And exhale all the way down. One more time. This time we're going to hold it. So we're going to inhale the hands up. We're going to reach for that length and release the fingers and press up. Exhale, lean back and look towards the right. We'll just hold that for a few breaths. You can always get out of it if you're uncomfortable. Inhale back to the center and lengthen first. Exhale, turn towards the left and lean back. Again, we're holding the pose, but not holding that breath. Inhaling back to the center and exhaling all the way down. Closing the eyes. So 11 and 12 are going to be some deep forward bends. Really getting that low back. And each pose prepares you for the next one. So we're going to go ahead and open the eyes. Inhaling the hands up. We're going to reach for that length. Exhale, lock the belly as you come down halfway. Inhale, keeping the belly locked. Come on up slowly. And exhale those hands on down, nice and slow. Again, inhaling, reaching the hands up, reaching for that length. Palms together, interlacing up. Press the belly in as you exhale. Come down halfway. Inhale, keeping the belly locked. Slowly come up. And exhale on down. This next one, we're going to do some arm movements. So inhale the hands up. We're going to reach for that length and press up. Exhale, lock the belly, come down halfway. We're going to release the hands, having the fingers face forward. Inhale, taking the hands on back. Exhale, back towards the center. Inhaling, taking the hands back slowly. Inhale, coming back. And exhale, coming back slowly. Inhale, come back, reach, palms together, press up. That belly still locked. Inhale, up. And exhale down. And close the eyes. And open the eyes. This next one's a deep forward bend. So we're going to inhale the hands up. Reach for the length and press up. Lock the belly as you exhale. Come on down nice and slow. Just taking your time. Keep the belly locked as you inhale and slowly come up. Reach for that length and exhale. Come on down. Inhaling the hands up. Reaching for that length and pressing up. Press the belly in. Have it locked the entire time as you exhale and come on down. Go ahead and inhale. Very slowly come up. And exhale, come on down. This time we're going to hold it at the bottom. So inhale, come on up, reach up, lock the belly as you exhale and come on down. You're going to release the hands, going to hang like a ragdoll. If it's hard in the back, put a slight bend in the knees. That'll take the pressure off that low back. Chin comes towards the collarbone. Doesn't matter how far, I just want it to feel really, really good. Go ahead and inhale, press the hands down towards the floor. Keep that belly locked as you slowly come on up. And exhale, on down. Go ahead and close the eyes. Take a couple breaths. We only have 4 more to go. This next one, the next 2 poses are going to prepare us for the yogi squat. So we're going to inhale, the eyes open. This time we got a little break. We're going to take the arms forward, shoulders height. Exhale, bend the knees 90 degrees. Inhale, slowly with those legs come up. And exhale those hands down. Inhaling, arms up. Exhaling, slowly coming down. Keeping the knees over the ankles. Exhaling, slowly come up. And exhale the hands down. This next one we're going to hold that. So inhale the hands up, and exhale, we're going to hold that for a few breaths. Okay, we're not going to hold our breath, but you can really feel this in the top of the thighs, the glutes. You can feel it in the hips. Slowly come up as you inhale, and exhale the hands on down. Go ahead and close the eyes. Take a couple more nice deep breaths. This could be hard for the knees, so you can make the decision yourself. Go ahead and inhale the hands up. So I'm going to go all the way down. And the knees are a very precarious joint, so be sure not to overdo it. You can just repeat what we just did. So go ahead and inhale the hands up this way, sorry. Exhale, bend the knees, coming all the way down, really getting into those hips. Inhale, slowly come up, and exhale down. Again, inhale the hands up in front of your shoulders height. Exhaling, slowly coming down. Inhale, slowly come up with that muscle. And exhale down. We're going to hold this next one. So inhale up, exhale down, and we'll hold that squat. Again, this is really good for those hips. Don't hold that breath. Inhaling on up, and exhaling on down, closing the eyes as we're prepared for the last two, which are going to work with our balance and it's going to engage our calves. Again, the first one will build us up to the last pose. Go ahead and open the eyes. We're going to inhale the arms up. We're going to reach on up. As we exhale, we're going to come onto the toes. As we inhale, slowly lower the heels. And exhale the hands on down. Do that 2 more times. Inhaling the hands up, reaching for that length, pressing up. Exhaling, lifting the heels up, coming onto the toes. Inhaling, slowly bringing the heels down. And exhaling the hands up. This time we're going to hold that. So inhale, come on up, reach up for that length, interlace the fingers and press up. Exhaling, and we're going to hold that. So finding that focal point on the ground will help you. Stay connected with that breath. You can feel that in the calf muscles. And inhale, heels down, and exhale down. Closing our eyes as we prepare for number 16, the final pose. And open the eyes. So we're going to do it a little quicker this time. So inhale the hands up, lift onto the toes. Exhale, slowly come down, bring the hands down. And do that 2 more times. Again, inhaling, popping up on those toes. Exhaling, bringing the heels and the hands down. This next one we're going to hold it. So inhale up, coming up onto the toes. Exhale, lowering the toes, lowering the hands down. Everyone can close the eyes, putting the left hand onto the heart, the right hand onto the stomach. Just kind of taking in all the different movements we did. We're going to seal the practice and open the eyes, have the hands in prayer position. Bringing the thumbs to the forehead, giving gratitude to all things that we think. Arms towards the mouth, not on the mouth. Giving gratitude to all things that we say. And thumbs against the sternum plate, giving gratitude to all things that we do. I want to thank you for joining me today. Namaste.